Hey everybody, my name is Jessica. For those of you that don't know, which is pretty much all of you, um, if you watched my last video, I've been going through everything. If it has no purpose and or it doesn't bring joy to you, it's going. So I've been going through it. I'm doing spring cleaning a little bit early. Okay, so I was doing my eye makeup and I didn't get to show you the trick for because I use really white right here, and anyways, I wanted to show you in case you saw that other video how I do it. This so cute. I got it for the packaging. I didn't get the other two. There's an eyeshadow one and a highlighter, neither of which I need. But this is Sun Puppy Bronze by Too Faced. So cute. Anyway, the inside is cute too. So what I do, this is so dark on me because I'm fairly white. That I use it as a contour, and I like to go like up like that because it kind of sculpts out the cheeks a little bit more, I feel like. But this video is about a sleep test that got me to drive. So I'm also going to show you a couple other things that I didn't do in that video. Okay, so that is the contour, and I showed you my, oh my gosh, if you watch that last video again, you'll know why everything is fajangled and in the wrong place. You guys, a long time ago, this was awesome, and it was $2 because they were supposedly not making it anymore. Last I looked, this same exact thing is now $14. It's the Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder by NYC. So I still wear it, I still use it, I have a backup. So what I do, like I said in that video, just kind of swirl it around, you know, like everybody does, nothing special. But then I dab into it, run, you know, like a little bit, and I go over my eyes to just kind of blend everything together. Ta-da! But what I usually have to do is apply the lid color again, and I was using in that video the Major Love palette by Too Faced, but I kind of wanted to just pick something random from here. This is Tarte, don't remember what it's called, and this is the only thing in my life, besides that puppy bronzer I just showed you, that I bought purely for the packaging, because you can't even really, you can't get a full look from it, in my opinion. So I'm just going to go into Shell, yeah. And not trying to flip you off. I'm like most of you. I use my middle finger. So I dap it on. I don't know where dap came from. Is that even really how you're supposed to call it? And then I swipe. So that's that. Okay, so I decided to try a different lipstick. It is Peach Parfait by Revlon Lip Butter, and I love it. Not only does it feel good, I love the color. I really do. So, okay. Oh, I want to show you something else too, just because you'll think I'm crazy. Okay. Wet n Wild comes out with huge collections, and I've gotten them twice. And this is the Wet n Wild Oh My Star Little Twin Stars. I know nothing about it, but it's a whole collection, and I got it, and I would never use this. but it has the blush and a blue highlighter that I love. I love the pink, the purple, the blue. I love it all. So, there we go. It's snowing outside, so I'm just going to pretend that I'm matching the snow. I don't know. Okay. I have really been sleepwalking for the past, I guess it's been about a year now, and it just gets worse and worse. Sometimes my husband knows when I am, and sometimes he doesn't. I am incredibly lucid. I take the dogs outside. I'm not allowed to have the car keys, which brings me to the topic. They did a at-sleep study at the hospital. They thought maybe my oxygen was low, you know, something to explain the sleepwalking. And I told the technician, I said, look, I do sleepwalk, and you may not know it's me or not. I mean, you really have to check, because, you know, I could start pulling wires off. I could, you know, start walking around aimlessly, and you might not know that it's me or not. And she said, oh, don't worry. I've been doing this for 20 years. I've had sleepwalkers before. I'll be able to tell. And I said, well, at least take my keys and let's make some kind of code word for if I start walking around, you know, I'll give you the code word if it's really me. So I also told her, you know, the sleep study, you don't get there until 8:30. Well, I go to bed around 7, okay? And I wake up around 2 or 3 in the morning, and then I'm up for the day. So I told her that when I got there. I'm like, you know, I'm already tired. I go to bed at 7, wake up around 3, and that's just my schedule. And she said, okay, well, we'll get the wires hooked up and you can go to sleep. So, got the wires hooked up, fell asleep right away, woke up at 3 something, and she came in the room, because, you know, I was up and I was talking to her, because there's a speaker and you can talk. And I said, you know, can I just go, because this is my usual time to wake up. I'm not going to be able to sleep anymore. She said, well, let's try, you know, let's try and sleep some more. We want to get as much data as we can. So I was like, okay. I was fully awake, just fully awake, and, like, you know, hyped up for the day. Well, next thing I know is I have no idea what time it is or what time she woke me up. I have no recollection of her taking the wires off. I do remember our code word was keys. So I do remember her asking, and I said keys, and she handed them to me. I don't remember anything. I remember hearing her say, wash your head a couple of times, because they put the wires on with glue, you know, and it'll come off. The next thing I know, it's a straight shot, okay? It's like you get out of my neighborhood, turn right, straight down the road to the hospital. That's it. So next thing I know, I see a exit that is on the interstate, and I remember seeing it, and I'm like, Florence, I should get off here. I know where that is. And then I don't remember anything else until I am driving into the entranceway of our airport. And that's when I must have really woken up, because I was freaking out so bad because I had no idea how I got there. And so I'm like calling my husband, you know, and he's like, just turn around exactly the way you came and you'll find your way. I'm like, if I turn around, oh yeah, I'll be turned around, but where do I go from there? He's like, you'll know, just turn around. And he stayed on the phone with me. I had the phone on the, you know, passenger seat, because I don't do that whole thing. And I got home and I was scared out of my mind, and I didn't even think about this until a while later. My husband did, and he watched the news, he read stuff online, because I could have very well killed someone, drove into someone, you know, hit a car, who knows? Because I won't know. I was asleep. I didn't know. I saw Florence exit, and I saw the airport. That's all I know. And so, you know, he looked it up to make sure nothing had happened, and looked at our car, and there wasn't anything wrong with it. But wow, that's pretty bad, you know. That's really bad. And the thing is how ironic is it that I already hadn't had my keys or anything. Like, we'd taken those off out of my hands months ago. And it's just ironic that it happened after a sleep study, when the lady said, I'll know if you're awake or not. So I started seeing a doctor who deals with sleep studies, or sleepwalking, and we have me on some pills now that I'm not as bad as I was, but I think we still got to tweak it a little bit. But anyway, yeah, ironic and horrible. So I just had to share that because it's, you know, it's part of me, and I want you to know me. So, alright, I have been on YouTube a very long time, but I stopped doing videos for a very long time, and I'm back again because I'm old school. So, yeah, I will see you all later. I hope, maybe, to come back, and in the meantime, have a good day.